Hey guys, I'm back with another part of Jade Empire. We just finished getting our weapons from Gujin, the Weapon Master, and now we're going to make sure that some of our guards are prepared for this assault from the bandits. Oh god, I hope they're ready for this attack.
Bandits, huh? I see a lot of them. I better let someone else have some fun for a change. Can't abandon the gate. You never know if they're gonna sneak around.
Oh, yeah, of course, duh.
My weapons? Yes. I don't know how to use them. I just do this so I don't have to work the fields. Guarding the gate looked easy. I never thought bandits would actually come. Please don't let them get me. Don't let them.
Oh, come on, that staff has a pointed end on it. You can jab with it and you can slice with it. It's not hard, per se. I mean, kids with Wiimotes know this shit. It's just so basic. Well, it's good to know that we have such able and skilled guards here in Two Rivers that can definitely stop a bandit attack. Looks like it's up to me and Dawnstar. Well, basically when you go around, you're going to have these random encounters with bandits, and they're really easy if you have Fortune's Favorite. I mean, you can just evade, jump over them, and just slash them in the back with a couple hits and they'll be down. Now the game will tell you how to do an area attack, and this is useful for a number of things. It can use it to create distance, so you can chi heal or switch styles. You can sweep opponents off their feet, so you can jump in closer and then slash them in the face. But one thing you must note is you cannot do an area attack and knock people off their feet if they're blocking. So keep that in mind, but it's pretty useful regardless.
I knew someone from the school would help. No one else could. Please, my boy Nijo is trying to fight them down on the beach, but we need someone skilled.
Okay, so that is our destination, guys. We are going to be heading towards the beach, which is where the bandits are coming from. And it's also where Nijo is, where he's trying to fight off the bandits, so we gotta go provide some assistance. But, you know, we're gonna go through some more bandit encounters first, get some more money from the chests and casks in the general area, but, you know, the bandit encounters are easy. I mean, all you have to do is use your weapon, and they can't really provide a decent fight up against you once you have your weapon out and you're, like, swinging it around or whatever. I'd also like to note that there is a cave up ahead which has casks with bandit loot in them, so once you collect those, you'll get quite a large sum of money, at least for now. But yeah, definitely get these casks and get all the money inside of them. It'll help you out later with some side missions and buying things from merchants.
Yet another village with no purpose. I will replenish our supplies and continue my search elsewhere. You will all, of course, have to die.
Of course. Okay, so if you don't want to be turned into a pile of blood, limbs, and organs, you're going to want to avoid that cannon fire. As long as Dawnstar is alive, she will give you that heads up that you need, and she'll tell you when the cannons are firing, so you'll have a couple seconds to roll out of the way using some of your evasive moves. No real strategy for these bandits. Either use Fortune's Favorite or Tian's Justice, whichever weapon you use. I'd rather you use that than Thousand Cuts, and definitely don't use Heavenly Wave. I was just trying to demo this and show you guys how much it slows down the opponent, but eventually I kind of gave up after much failure and just said, hey, fuck it, nobody really cares. So, yeah. I never used Heavenly Wave or any really style that slows people down, those support styles. I never used them because I could never get them to work properly without the enemy charging me. Yeah, just send another horde of bandits. I mean, that'll definitely take me down. God, I'm a major character. You can't fuck with this. I was featured on the cover of Jade Empire. Okay, I'm there. All right. So yeah, just like before, use your weapon style. But if you run out of focus, use your martial style. So yeah. So now apparently Dawnstar is fighting with Wolverine's drunken, more disgusting slob of a brother. Okay. For some reason he has claws. I don't know. But yeah, it's a pretty cool style. I believe it is called Leaping Tiger. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's called Leaping Tiger.
What are you? Your skills are more than this tiny village warrants. But I also see something strange, an oddity. You could be an anomaly or a sign of who I seek. A further test is needed. These mercenaries are not the only threat I command. Let us see you contend with this.
So here we go. This is our first encounter with ghost-type enemies, and they're actually immune to weapon styles, so you're going to have to use your martial style, minus 1,000 cuts. They're not too bad to face. They do actually have the ability to harness fire and ice, and they can also use weapon styles, support styles, and martial styles. So they can use whatever styles they want. We're pretty much limited to martial styles at this point.
Impressive. Clearly, I have been too dismissive in my search. This village will be torn asunder. Whatever you are hiding, I will have it. I have seen enough of your skills. You will die now, so I am not troubled later.
You! Well fought, my student, but I cannot risk you against a foe like this yet.
So blatant. We never thought to look in so humble a place. We expected an army. Your strategy, as always, is impeccable.
Your search is over, assassin, but no one will hear of your success. It would seem that my past is catching up to me, and you are destined to be swept along. You have faced your first spirit opponents far sooner than I intended. Dawnstar can explain the nature of such creatures. I must go and make sure everything is in place. I thought I had more time, but perhaps you are ready. Do not be so quick to thank me. My influence caused this attack. You were not meant to see this yet, but now there is no choice. I will explain to the school. You have done well, but more than this awaits you. See to your fellow villagers and students and return to me at the school. We have a great deal to discuss.
Dude, you fucking broke a ship into pieces and then karate chopped the bandit leader in the goddamn jugular. Like, holy shit, Master Lee is badass. But, you know, we're going to level up and then we are going to talk to Dawnstar, and that will take up the remainder of the video. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is going to be Silent signing off, and enjoy the conversation.
We fought well against those bandits, but I had no idea Master Lee could command that kind of power. He destroyed that ship so easily. This is so confusing. Master Lee said I could explain the nature of spirits, but these were different. That sorcerer forced them to appear like wild dogs let loose. So many spirits seem lost, as if the way to their rest is blocked. I didn't think they were dangerous, but those on the beach, I sensed madness. Time drove them mad. You disrupted them by defeating them in combat. They will not reform for a long time. I hope there is peace in that, but I don't know. So much is worrying me. I was worried enough when we were expecting bandits. Now it seems there are dangers we don't even know about. Master Lee called that sorcerer an assassin. Assassins don't attack at random. They have very specific prey. I don't want anything to happen to this home. I've never belonged anywhere else. Would it be strange of me to say I don't know? I have very little memory of my home before coming here, even though I was 3 years old when I arrived. I remember moving around a lot, never staying anywhere for long, and for some reason, the robes of that sorcerer looked familiar to me. I don't know why. I'm sure it's nothing, just the memories of childhood playing tricks, with glimpses of the spirit realm invading my thoughts. I could have seen them anywhere. I can't remember specific incidents, but I am used to being shunned. People are not very welcoming of those who appear to not let the dead lay peacefully. Master Li said I was brought to him by a concerned ally who received me from yet another person. That person wanted me safe, but he said he couldn't ensure it himself. Master Li doesn't know who that guardian was or what I needed protection from. He promised to look into it, but he's not had time. Your training has taken precedence. My abilities are just a curiosity. You are the center of attention here. I prefer it this way. I can just be. There you go again with your playful words. I never know when you're serious or what my reaction should be. Thanks for this talk. The events on the beach worried me, but you always improve my mood. Let's get back to what you need to do.